rolling. Holy moly. We're back. We haven't been on in so long. My machine didn't want to work when I hooked it up.
Yeah.
I had to leave the studio, edit the problem, and come back. We haven't been on in so long. And it's been so long that my desk is actually, we've been remodeling the Castle de Villain here, and the desk is in a new area. The belts are actually, some of them are put up, some of them are on display. It's been a mess between working on the house, working this FedEx job, man. It's gonna be the death of me, I'm telling you, especially around the holiday season. This is something fun, but I figured I'd come shoot straight with you today, right here with my killer clown cotton candy gun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I thought I'd come shoot straight with you today, man. I just, we hadn't been on in so long. I'm trying to, I just got back to the house, literally, went across the bridge this morning. Couldn't get across the bridge yesterday for the tornado. If any of you follow my TikTok, you would know that we had tornadoes down here in southern Louisiana and other places. But definitely a chaotic night last night due to the weather. But just how you been, brother? How you been?
Pretty good. A lot of things are going different, changing. We haven't really got to talk a lot.
No.
I got offered a new job, and I start January 3rd, and I finish up my old job January the 6th. And that time, they will be getting switched over to a new company, and that looks like a clusterfuck.
Yeah, that normally happens when you switch to a new company. It does turn into somewhat of a clusterfuck.
I'm gonna ride on out in the sunset with them, and I have been So if nobody really knows or anything, because this will be the first time coming out for me telling you this. I have been involved in some talks about a possible show in March.
Oh, March. I thought it was April.
No, this is a different show.
Oh, okay. So
and there's a possibility that I could be stepping into the ring with and teaming up with a WWE Hall of Famer, going against a couple other Memphis local legends.
Well, I'll be damned.
Which is one would be a former NWA World Champion.
Wow.
Talks are ongoing. We'll see where it goes and if it does go.
Right. I know it's been a minute since we've been on, so now I'm intrigued. We'll have to talk about that more off camera, because I know you can't give out a lot of details about it now, but we'll definitely have to communicate more through our Facebook on that one, because we haven't, between work and everything else, we've both been tied up. So this is...
And not in a good way either.
No, not in a good way at all. This is actually, it's not my first day off in a few weeks, but it's my first day where I actually get to sit down and relax for however long we get to do this. I don't know if it'll be 20 minutes. I don't know if it'll be 2 hours. I don't know how long we'll go today, but
I didn't know last night was the Vice did the Vince McMahon documentary.
Yeah, I didn't either. I'm going to try to check that out later this afternoon on their app thing. Kind of wondering how that went. But let's dive right in, because I have some questions for you, because I've seen a lot of things and heard a lot of things. My first big question: how do you feel about MJF being the new AEW World Heavyweight Champion?
I'm cool with it.
I am too.
He's supposed to be the champion. He's the top heel in the company.
Yeah.
It don't bother me none. I mean, I think he could have a good match with anybody on the card. Make anybody
and he
top babyface during that match.
Yeah, I mean he's fucking. There is something about MJF. I don't know what it is. He has just got it. The old proverbial it. He has the look, the talk, the walk. He can go in the ring. He can make you love him. He can make you hate him. He can get you up and he can get you down. And I ain't talking about
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. I'm talking about he can get you up and he can get you down. He can get you mad. He can get you happy. He can do it all. He knows how to talk. He knows how to walk. He knows how to hold himself as a champion. And him and Ricky Starks, man, a lot of people don't like Ricky Starks for some reason. I've heard a lot of negative things said about Ricky Starks over the past few weeks. But last week when Ricky Starks come out and did that promo with MJF, I think they had a hell of an in-ring promo together where MJF, calling him the Pebble and MJF getting called Maxi Pad and coming back and you really got to see Ricky Starks show who he is as a character. I love Ricky Starks, loved him in NWA. I thought he was underutilized in NWA, even though they did put the whatever national or television, YouTube, whatever championship on him. But I thought he was being very underutilized being in NWA. I felt he needed to be in WWE or AEW or somewhere where he could be seen, could be used properly. And I'm glad he's here. I don't feel like it's his time yet. I feel like maybe a little further down the line, him and MJF can go at it again, especially since MJF did, of course, screw him over with the dynamite ring, hitting him with it, all that good shit. So they kind of built it to where there's a reason for Ricky to be mad and come back. So hopefully Tony Khan. And
I just don't see that match being a pay-per-view type match.
I don't either.
Not for the world title, no.
No, but I could
keep that shit on Dynamite.
But I could see him doing something again, and at some point, maybe Ricky Stark's getting to be a bigger star.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I could see him growing. And we'll talk about Tony Khan and his booking today as well. But I wanted to get that right out the gate. I wanted your opinion on MJF as AEW champion. I'm hearing rumors now that FTR could possibly be done with AEW. Have you heard anything on that?
No. I did find this morning I was reading, and I found where FTR is going to be at the Wrestle Kingdom show.
Yes.
And they just lost the Ring of Honor title, so are they fixing to start losing all these titles, or?
So that's what I'm wondering.
Because you do have Carl Anderson, that's WWE contracted talent that's in Japan.
Yeah, he's still working for New Japan right now, so I don't know what we've got going on here. I mean, is the forbidden door open two ways for both companies, and just WWE and AEW aren't working together? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's working together except for AEW and WWE. I mean, you got your open weight champion working for for Paul. Sorry, Vince is no longer there, even though he's been accused again.
He's talking. He's refusing. He's refusing to pay.
Yeah,
pay the hose.
Yeah, he's refusing to pay the hush money this time. I need that hush money. But no, I mean, it has turned into quite an ordeal where Vince wants to come back, but they're telling him, hey, we really don't need that right now. Sorry for the background noise. I was opening some stuff here. But there is a lot going on. But no, I've heard that FTR has, they haven't been happy with the booking aspect because as Jim Cornette likes to call them, the Buckaroos just keep putting them down. And FTR, in my opinion, they should be in the top contention for best tag team out there. You got if you look at the PWI 500 or whatever, they ranked the Usos as the number one tag team. The only reason that they got ranked as the number one tag team is because they get more TV time than FTR.
Well, that comes back on Tony.
That's what I'm saying. And Tony Khan has a very big problem with his booking. He needs to really pull his head out of his ass and focus more on taking care of his talent than taking care of his EVPs, because in my opinion, his EVPs are not going to do what's best for the company. They're going to do what's best for Nick, Matt, and Kenny to get themselves over, get their fat paychecks, and have fun. Speaking of the Buckaroos, the Wayward Sons, the cleaner Kenny Omega, what the okay. First of all, I don't know how I feel about them coming out to the, Carry On My Wayward Son. That's a little bit weird. What do you think of this best of 7 series?
They're going to have to be different. I mean, I know that you said that you was already done with it, but I mean, I'm kind of into it because I want to see. You can't have the same match.
No, and sadly, that seems to be what they're doing.
But all their other matches had been the same. But now that they're doing this best of 7, I don't feel like it's just they've been doing the same shit. But they have been using. Okay, so they've been using the hammer.
Yeah, they're going to do a no DQ match next week.
So next week is no DQ. So now we're fixing to change it. We're starting to change things up a little bit.
Yeah, but I just feel like, and this is just me. And I love the Young Bucks. Please don't think I don't. I do. I love the Young Bucks. I'm not as sold on Kenny Omega as I used to be. He hasn't really done anything.
That's because they've been working 6-man tag matches since he got back.
Right. The Bucks have been carrying his ass.
Well, I mean, they did have that nice little 2-month vacation.
Yeah, I mean, yes, apparently when you beat CM Punk up and kick his dog and bite him and all that other good shit, you end up, getting a 2-month vacation. But speaking of which, I hear he may be coming back. I hear that his contract has not been dropped nor bought out. He is still under contract to AEW and could quite possibly come back to AEW once he is healed from his injury.
They're afraid that he'll go to WWE.
Yep.
And they don't want they don't want him to go that way. But nope. I mean, I don't think it'd really do any good if Punk went to WWE anyway.
No, because look who's in charge, the man he can't stand.
So I don't know. I don't either. Punk ain't shit.
And back in the day when he wrestled all the time and he was worth of shit, I liked him. Now it's just like y'all force-fed this motherfucker down our throat at this big return, and he really ain't done shit either. It's kind of like Kenny Omega. You had Omega and Jericho and Omega and Okada. They had these great, phenomenal fucking matches in Japan. I ain't seen Omega really do anything that phenomenal since AEW has been created.
No, and the thing is, it's different when you're running a TV show like this.
Right. But even on pay-per-view, he's not really gave us a good 5-star match.
Well, let me tell you something, little Meltzer Jr. America, USA wrestling is a lot different than Japanese wrestling.
I know. Trust me, I know.
What gets over in Japan does not mean it's going to get over here. And I don't know if you've heard or not, but they are talking about lifting the ban where the crowd can cheer if they want.
In Japan?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That
Did
would
not
be.
know there was a band, though.
You
That's
didn't know
crazy.
that?
No, I just thought they was like, And they was
No,
like, oh, they was like, how do you feel about that match? Oh, we get $6. Oh, $6.
No, I mean, back in the day, it was traditionary for the fans to not cheer until the end of the match or something. And as wrestling developed into what it is today, when they go to shows outside of the New Japan company, they would cheer. I mean, if WWE's in Japan, the crowd gets loud, kind of cheers a little bit. But they banned that in the New Japan shows because they were so used to them not cheering. The boys were so used to them not cheering, so they banned it. And that is news.
So what
to
happens
me.
if they start? What happens if they start cheering during the match? All right, get the fuck out of here. We need you to be quiet.
Right? I mean, I don't know. But that's some very interesting stuff. I didn't know they were planning on lifting the ban. So we're going to be all over the place because I got a lot of questions for you.
Okay.
How do you feel about WWE's booking right now? And I know it's not just WWE's booking because Bray has a lot of say in his contract. I don't know if he just has like a creative clause where he has some say so, or if he's completely in charge of everything he's doing. But I know that he does have more of a lot of creative freedom than he used to. How do you feel about what they're doing with him? This deal with LA Knight?
I wish they would do something.
Yeah, I mean,
it don't make no sense. I mean, you keep building. Okay, so we know Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas now.
Is it?
I'm thinking it is.
So it's not Bray attacking.
Well, Bray said he didn't attack him.
So it's Bo.
I believe it's Bo. So I believe this is what's happening, is that they're bringing people back to be part of Bray Wyatt's new faction.
The Wyatt.
But it's going to end up being, Rowan, and you got Bo, and you're going to have some other people
and Bliss
that were closely attached to Bray.
Right. Yeah, I mean that would make some sense, but no, I mean I hadn't even made the assumption that Uncle Howdy was Bo Dallas. I've just been kind of watching it, and I realized that I thought there for a minute that Uncle Howdy, the Uncle Howdy, was Bray. I mean, it felt to me until this very moment, as a matter of fact, I thought that, because I thought they were playing on his health, his mental health.
I think what they're doing. I think they're doing that, but that's what this Wyatt 6 is about. It's his mental health. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's going to be like,
and they're using the characters that were closely attached to Bray.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure you heard that Barry Windham had a massive heart attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers to his family.
He's still in the hospital. He's in a regular room now, but
I do know that if anybody wants to donate, they do have a GoFundMe up for Barry Windham.
Yeah, it's in the $40,000 mark range. I heard that. Listened to one of the podcasts from Conrad, and they're trying to get $200,000 because he don't have
health insurance.
You don't have health insurance because I mean they don't have it like they used to. It ain't like it used to be.
No. It ain't what it used to be. Not around here anymore. But no, I just wonder what they're doing. I mean, are they building for? I was going to ask about the Wyatt 6 thing, but I didn't know if maybe are they building for Bray and LA Knight to have a match, or is something going to happen where LA Knight's one of the Wyatt 6?
I think that's what they're doing. I think the Wyatt 6 is going to be people that are close knitted to Bray. And it's going to be kind of living off his past gimmicks.
Okay. Makes sense. I mean, I'm cool with it. I like it. I love Bray Wyatt. They kind of killed me on it because when he first come back, it was he would come out and talk. He would come out and talk. I don't even think he's had a match yet, has he?
Mm-mm. I'm tired. I'm waiting. I wish they would do something because I'm tired of them not doing nothing.
Like he has little backstage vignettes. He comes out to the ring and does promos or whatever. But I haven't. Yeah, like they need to do something.
I think it's time. It's time to get it going.
I mean, it's like with Jericho. When Jericho came back the time with the light up jacket, and he would come out and he would act like he was going to talk, and he would leave, and I'm like, God,
He just run around the ring and then he would leave. Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, we ain't got time for this shit.
Speaking of Chris Jericho, what does last night prove to every fucking person about how Chris Jericho really is? Chris Jericho, it's not even his fucking company, but he puts the company before him and puts over a kid
that nobody even knew.
And this kid, we could probably honestly say that would be the biggest win of his life.
Yeah.
Congratulations, whoever the fuck you are.
Something action El Enandra or some shit. Apparently, he has been with them. He hadn't officially signed, apparently, until after beating Jericho. But he had been with them because he's been on Elevation and Dark. And apparently, it was Jericho's decision to put the kid over.
Yeah, well, no shit. Of course, you know it's going to be Jericho doing.
Oh yeah,
and I love it because he just took and put Garcia under Guevara's wing. Good shit. And then he turns around and loses to some no-name kid. Love it.
It was a good match. I was impressed. I was impressed.
Making stars, baby. We're making stars.
But
Chris Jericho's a fucking genius.
He is. Speaking of Chris Jericho, while we're on that topic, he's got another cruise coming up, and it's going to be the main event for the cruise or whatever. Him and Danhausen are teaming up to take on the Ass Boys.
Yeah, I saw that. I just saw that.
That's going to be interesting.
That should be really good.
The Wizard and the Good, Evil, what is it? The Evil.
Very good, very evil.
Yeah, that. Danhausen.
It's Jerichohausen.
Jerichohausen.
I love it.
Do you think the Bucks and Kenny will get the titles?
No.
Really?
Yep.
Why not?
Everybody's expecting them to get them.
Well, I mean, we're not booking it, so Tony Khan's probably going to say, "Oh, let's give it to the EVPs."
Well, if he knows what's good for him, he won't do it.
I'm just tired of seeing the same fucking
match.
That's my thing. I want to see something different. I want to see them try. I want to see them come up with something that we haven't seen 100 fucking times. The same super kicks, the same Meltzer driver, the Indy take, all that same shit. Give us something new. Give us something new.
It'll come.
Yeah.
I think what they're trying to do is get their feet from underneath them right now. And if you put them in the room with people you know, that's how you usually do it. When you make a comeback, you get in the ring with somebody you know and that you can trust. And when your feet gets up underneath you, you're good to go.
Right. So I seen a topic that I'm going to tread lightly on, but I'm going to bring it up. Women's wrestling. There are people who think that women's wrestling needs to be taken completely out. people who like it. I like it. I mean, you're starting to see more competitive matches from these women as time goes on. And if they're properly trained and they put the effort into it, they have top-notch shit happen. What's your take?
I don't think it needs to be taken out. I just think there's some of the talent that needs to be taken out.
Amen. I agree to that. I mean, can't argue that point.
Did you hear that they released Mandy Rose?
Yes, that was going to be another topic we talked about.
And that's because she's making more money on her side gig on selling pictures than she is on making her contract.
Well, I mean, if you're selling them for $200 a fucking pop, you probably are going to make more than your contract.
Well, whoops.
What?
I accidentally hit a button.
Oh, I thought you was pulling up a Mandy Rose picture. I didn't know.
No.
You've been dropping 200 for pictures, Carl?
I don't have 200 to drop for pictures.
Me either. But the video that leaked, have you seen that video?
No, but I'd like to. Where can I find it at?
Check out Ringside. I think it's ringsidenews.com. Google it. Just Google that shit and go through there and read the articles. The video that leaked, you can see her boobs. She's in the pool. Her boobs are just floating in the water there. And so, I mean, I get why they released her. I mean, she's putting out somewhat pornographic material, even though she's not.
What'd you call that? Ringside what?
Yeah, I think it's Ringside News was the article, the website that had the article. I mean, to me, it's kind of pornographic, but I mean, in people's eyes, I mean, I can see it. I don't see a fucking problem with it because, I mean, look where we are in this day and age, okay? This day and age, shit don't matter. I mean, I don't know. That's just my take on it. I think it was just kind of petty. I get it that they're a PG company and they're trying to kiss somebody's ass, but I don't know. I feel like she'll be back at some point, but that's just me. How do you feel about college football? Are you happy with who's in the Final Four?
Jesus Christ, remind me who it is.
Georgia, TCU, Michigan, and
Ohio State.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty cool with that.
Okay.
I think it's going to come down to Georgia and Michigan, and I mean,
you don't think TCU can pull out an upset?
No,
I don't either. I really agree with the Georgia Michigan thing. But speaking on all this, the fact that Nick Saban is not in it again this year, do you think his time of running over college football is coming to an end? Do you think Saban's is he getting too old for it?
I don't know.
Have you found Mandy Rose's tits yet? Because I know that's what you're more interested in right now.
No, I'm not really finding anything.
All right. Let me see if I can find the damn link and send it to you, you little pervert. Oh,
Click this.
let's see.
Oh, hold on here. Check out some of the videos here.
Yeah, There you go. But that is why she has been released, because her boo-boos were floating in the Wawa.
There's nothing wrong with it. Wait. 17 seconds long.
Yeah, it ain't very long. I mean, it's not like she gets up and shows you her tits. Now, she does get up and show you her ass, but, you know.
You know, I think she could do whatever she wants to do in the water as long as she don't drown.
Right? She's got some good flotation devices. Apparently, that's the problem. Well, while we're taking a break here, I want to thank Mad Rabbit. Use that code Divine20. It saves you 20% off. I want to thank everybody that's been going over and hitting up Mad Rabbit. Actually have some stuff coming up that I will be discussing that may involve Mad Rabbit as well as my future. Militia Mentality Apparel. Jesus, it's been so long. Militant Mentality Apparel. So sorry. It has been so long since I've had to do this. Use code OnDeck15 or Divine10. It saves you 15% off. I want to thank those guys. Of course, repsports.com or, of course, www.doobie.com. Code Divine10 saves you money, 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 money. Did you ever try the Doobie stuff that I sent you?
Actually, no, but I do have it right here on my dresser, though.
You're fired.
Well, shit's been crazy. Oh.
I know that struggle. Twisted Gorilla. Carl, calm down. We're live on air. You cannot. Don't take your Blue Chew right now.
I don't have to take Blue Chew.
What?
Oh, okay. Here. Oh, I have to pick. Okay.
Anyway, Divine 15 saves you about 15% off on Twisted Gorilla. Of course, the biggest sponsor we've had since day one, collarandelbowbrand.com. That is pro wrestling apparel with street clothes fashion. Use code CCWA29 to save. And then, of course, if you shop this link or if you go into the store, AS-Divine10 will save you money at any 5-star nutrition.
You can see your boobs on the last one, though, on this last one.
I told you. He's more worried about titties. Titties.
That's her ass, all right.
I told you. It is what it is, man. I mean, back in the day where they had bra and panties matches, I get it that the shit they did back in the day was silly and stupid and goofy with the girls. But nowadays, yes, sex sells, but they're also promoting the fact that women can be athletes just like men. So I think that, you know, keep women wrestling going. I think.
Well, hey, guess you want to know something that happened back in 1988, 2 days ago?
What?
Super Clash 3.
Oh shit!
Would you like to hear the results?
Yeah, give us the results on Super Clash 3.
Chavo Guerrero Sr., Mondo Guerrero, and Hector Guerrero defeated Cactus Jack and the Rock and Roll RPMs. The WCCW World Light Heavyweight Championship, Eric Embry defeated Jeff Jarrett to win the title.
Oh, wow.
Handsome Jimmy Valiant defeated Wayne Bloom. Iceman King Parsons defeated Brickhouse Brown to win the WCCW Texas Heavyweight Championship. The Top Guns and Wendy Ricker defeated Bad Company and Medusa Michelli. AWA International Television Champion Greg Gagne defeated Ron Garvin. 9-woman lingerie battle royal.
Oh, there you go.
Assyrian Terrorist defeated Bambi, Piggy Lee Leather, Lori Lynn, Brandy May, Malibu, Nina, Pocahontas, and Luna Vachon.
Pocahontas. I thought she helped Lewis and Clark discover America.
Oh.
I didn't know she wrestled.
The boot camp match. Sergeant Slaughter defeated Colonel De Beers. There you go. Here's one. The WCCW World Tag Team Championship, the Samoan SWAT team defeated Michael Hayes and Steve Cox. Not as in Cox, but as in Cox.
Yes.
Indian strap match, Wahoo McDaniel defeated Manny Fernandez. The title unification match, Jerry the King Lawler was the AWA World Champion. Defeated Kerry Von Erich, that was the WCCW champion, and by referee stoppage. And in the main event was the Rock and Roll Express versus the Stud Stable, and it ended in a double disqualification.
Well, looky there.
Ain't that some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Mandy, I wish you well in your endeavor, sweetheart.
So let's talk a little bit about William Regal, Ring of Honor, and a little bit about Tony Khan here. Do you think Tony did the right thing letting Regal out of his contract?
Yeah. Regal ain't gonna do nothing anyway.
Well, no, I mean, but he is an asset when it comes to helping book, coaching. I mean,
well, I don't know if you read, but some of the talent in AEW wasn't listening to him.
Well, and
that shrugged him off.
And that's where I was going with the Tony Khan thing. Do you think that Tony Khan needs to surround himself with men like you and me who have been in this business for 20 plus years and won't take no shit and will tell the boys, hey, look, this is how shit needs to be done. I don't give a fuck who you are. Let's stop what we're doing and straighten shit up? Or does he need to keep letting the yes men run the promotion? And I just use you and me as an example because I know how we are. We don't take no bullshit. But I mean,
when I run a show, if somebody comes up to me and they come up with a better idea,
that's great.
Then I'm all for it. Otherwise, we're doing what I want to
do. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's got great wrestling minds all around him. I mean, Dustin Rhodes, he had William Regal. Those are just two. I mean, look at Billy Gunn. He's got Billy Gunn there. Big Show, Mark Henry, Tony Schiavone, JR, Taz. Why not take some of these veterans' advice on how to book the show and how to tell the stories and how to get the guys over and how to help get the ratings up? I mean, their ratings are so fucking low right now, it's unreal. I mean, it's horrible.
To be honest, there's nothing you can book right now.
No.
That's going to make it a big splash. It's going to end up being, when it does happen, it's going to be a moment in time that all of a sudden it just pops up and it happens. And then people are going to start watching again.
But the thing is,
a lot of it, like Jeff Jarrett said, a lot of it is social media now. You ain't got to watch it at the time that it happens.
Because you get it every...
You got DVR, you got, now they're fixing to be streaming shit and stuff like that. And so it's still hot. It's still going. It's still it's still watching. People are still watching.
But they're not watching right at that moment in time.
Right. And it's like I had a memory come up. There's 320 billion people here in the United States, or 320 million or whatever I said. but 2 million people are watching
Right.
WWE. That's crazy. And just to think, there was about 316 million people watching back 15 years ago. Well, not even 50. It was more than 15.
25.
About 25 years ago. And we had about 8 or 9, 10 million people watching every Monday night.
Right.
Then we had the internet. Time change. People watch how people watch it change.
Right. No,
Because now we
and
got DVRs and shit like that. So, and I don't think they even go around and figure out. They really don't even know how many actually watch the fucking thing anymore.
yeah, because the ratings can't be that accurate.
Because let me tell you something. As long as I've been around for 43 years, I ain't had a motherfucker come by and they go ask me, "Hey,
Do you watch this
what do you
show?
watch? What are you watching tonight?" Oh,
Right.
I'm watching Dynamite.
Right. Because
Or,
even if
hey, what are you watching tonight? Oh, I'm watching Pornhub.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
the truth is, I mean, we've got the kids all have a TV in their room, which the two little boys share a room.
Mhm.
So you got 1, 2, 3, like 5 or 6 TVs in the house. I don't know. But they're all on different things. So how do you know? Because they say the way it's been explained to me is, oh, well, we can tell what you're watching at your house. How the fuck can you tell what I'm watching on the channel at my house when I got different TVs in here?
You can't tell me that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It don't work that way.
I could be watching it today. If I had worked last night, I'd watch it today.
It don't make any sense. So the ratings can't be 100% accurate. So I buy into the ratings are low thing, but I don't buy into it as much as I used to, because the more I've looked into
I don't
it,
watch Rampage.
it's not accurate.
I don't watch Rampage at 9 o'clock at night. I watch it the next morning when
I read the results, or I find out, Wednesday night after they tape it, what happened.
I'll watch it Saturday. When I'm getting ready to watch, whenever I'm ready to watch Memphis wrestling, and God forbid, whenever they put up Bluff City wrestling.
Right.
And you don't even want me to get started on that stuff.
Yeah, I've heard it's been an interesting story.
Well, let me say this. I like seeing my friends getting a chance to be on TV. Love it. Always have. Enjoy it. Enjoy watching them on there. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed on said shows. If you're going to record stuff and you're going to put it together, make sure you put it together in order.
Yeah, no shit.
Because if you're going to have somebody beat up in the crowd, you don't need that person in the second match right there cheering for somebody.
Right. Yeah.
And then when you got somebody that gets jumped during intermission, you don't need to see them in the semi-main event, walking around in the background. Okay? Are you following me?
I'm following you. I haven't been watching any of this, but this sounds like some pretty dumb shit.
And like I said, I like it, but I mean, I don't want to, ruffle any feathers because, I still go out. I record shows, and most of my friends that wrestle on Bluff City and Memphis wrestling. But this is my opinion. Take it whatever you want to. I don't want to, ruffle any feathers. I can care less about it. I do APW, and that's it. But it don't make no sense if you don't put it in line and put it in order.
No, I mean if you're gonna record it and
and it
splice
doesn't help you out.
together,
It don't help out.
no,
And it doesn't
don't
work.
tell your
It doesn't
story.
help you. It doesn't help at all.
No,
Because you got one guy getting carried out, then the next thing you know, he's right there high-fiving the next wrestler coming out.
yeah, that makes no sense.
Right. And editing, it pretty much just comes down to editing and stuff like that. Because the matches itself are good matches. You have good, solid matches. But it's just the editing. The editing kind of sucks to me.
And people pay attention to shit like that, believe it or not.
Not just wrestlers either.
No.
But I would like to say this. Congratulations to the new APW World Heavyweight Champion, Carlos Smiley, that beat Buster Kennedy.
Wow. All righty.
So they stripped Smitty of the title because of his injury, his Achilles injury. And so Buster put the belt on himself. And he threw out an open challenge, and Kylo came out there, and Kylo rolled him up and beat him. And I made a reel out of it, and it's been shared over 10 times.
Well, there you go.
My dog. That's why. And then CJ in the main event, he won the Workhorse title from Tommy.
There you go.
And he turned around, he walked right by me, and I said, "Nice belt." He goes, "Thanks." I said, "Yeah, they look as good as mine do." It's awesome. It was great. And we got our next show coming up New Year's Eve night.
New Year's Eve night. There you go.
And Mariana, so.
Yeah, I don't have any graphics today. I actually want to give a shout out to Pro Wrestling 225 here in the Louisiana area. This show was kind of a last minute thing. I messaged you as I was on my way back to the house, and I said, "Hey, you working today?" I was actually an hour and a half or so away from the house, but Pro Wrestling 225 sent me a flyer. They're coming to Denham Springs at the LM Lockhart Gym February 4th to do Super Gold. It's Roman numerals. It's V. What's V?
5.
5. So this will be 7. Super Gold 7. So it's looking like it'll be a pretty good show. But doors will open at 6, bell time 7, of course. But they have Mustang Mike, Wild Thing, and a number of others. Of course, they have the Masked Russian. I have yet to actually get to go check out a show in person. I've had some clips and stuff sent to me, but they seem to have a really good show. I'd like to get over there and check the show out in person. But
so the Masked Russian, does he have COVID?
No. He wears a mask. Just he's always under a mask. You don't ever know who he is.
Ugly or what?
I guess. I mean, most Russian people kind of are ugly, ain't they? No offense, Putin. Sorry, I'm not trying to piss your country off.
Well, we don't need to cause
I will say though, there are some hot ass Russian women out there.
Oh yeah. Oh, and guess what I figured out last night?
What'd you figure out?
I know this is going to be kind of going off the grid here.
Uh-oh.
But usually when I come up with something, that's usually off the grid anyway. So the last 2 days, Mater, Mom's dog, has been sniffing Rosalie a lot.
She's in heat.
Well, she's fixed.
Oh, okay.
He's not. And
oh boy.
So he starts humping air. Okay.
No.
Because he's stupid and retarded, doesn't know any better. Sorry, I shouldn't say retarded. That's a bad word. So yesterday, I was watching, and he was sniffing around her neck. And then it dawned on me. Mater is a Joe Biden supporter. What?
Nothing.
He's going around sniffing on innocent young women. His old ass needs to sit the fuck down and stop.
Oh, God. Oh, that was great. I can't even.
And so I look at Mom, and I was like, how do you feel knowing that your dog's a Joe Biden supporter? And she's like, shut up, he's not. I'm like, Mom, he's acting just like him. You see all the pictures where he's going around sniffing girls. Okay, Mater's old, and he's sniffing around young girls.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, I guess we just got kicked off the air. Whatever the what's that people that monitor your freedom of speech that we don't actually have, they'll be censoring this video and kicking us off YouTube real soon.
Oh yeah, last time we did a show, I wanted you to stop putting cuss words in the title because you got me age restricted. You hurt my YouTube channel
because I put
F word. Yes, you put the F bomb in there.
Well, fuck.
Well, I mean, it's okay if we say fuck right here, but it's not when we put it in the title and you hurt my YouTube channel.
Okay,
man.
first of all, we get age restricted because we cuss like fucking sailors, sir.
No, we got age restricted because there's a fuck in the damn title.
We got age restricted weeks ago before that happened because we say fuck, damn, shit, ass, tits. We talk about fucking Blue Chew on here about as much as Conrad does. Hell, every other fucking sentence he's talking about dick jokes.
Well, see, we don't do the dick jokes.
Okay. So fuck.
Well, I mean, if you want to make a dick joke, you know
ain't got
me.
a dick to joke about, so shut the fuck up.
I can always come up.
You ain't coming up.
As long as I take up the Blue Chew, I come up and come up with a good joke.
You gonna come up about that much?
Hey, it doesn't matter. Hey, I don't have a bend in my dick like that.
No, that's my pinky, sir.
And that'd be a short bend too.
That's permanently stuck like that, asshole. I can't bend.
I know, but you took it. You was going like yes, and I turned around. I said that'd be a short bend too.
All righty then. So
good to see you though.
Good to see you. I see the beard's getting a little longer there on you. Mine's kind of growing in. I actually have been in talks with the people that do the derma roller. I've been using one of those. And I have a friend of mine who sent me some Norris grooming Viking beard oil or some shit. I don't remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up for the next time we're on air. But I know you can't see it really well in the video, but the hair is actually starting to grow here. Between the derma roller and the beard oil and the skin treatments, I'm actually starting to be able to grow hair again after being burned here. So, and all the bald spots that were down here now have hair. So my beard is hopefully going to be completely full eventually.
So, did you hear the breaking news this morning?
What was the breaking news?
Drew Brees is going to be coaching the assistant coach for Purdue.
Really? I did not hear that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I really didn't. I mean, that's
He's going back home. Going back home.
Well, I mean,
Where
I hear
is Purdue?
Sean. Hell, I don't know. Have no fucking clue. I'll have to look it up.
Is that in Indiana?
I think so. Maybe. Or Kentucky, somewhere. Who knows? Look it up. You're supposed to know this shit. I also heard that Sean Payton's supposed to possibly be coaching again next year.
There ain't no telling.
I heard he may coach the Saints. I heard that they're wanting to get rid of Dennis Allen already.
How are y'all doing, actually? Because I know, look, y'all are actually the NFC East this year.
You know, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna lie. I know we haven't had a very good season. I don't think we're playoff bound. I'll say that much. I don't think we're playoff bound at all.
West Lafayette, Indiana.
Okay, so Indiana.
They have an 81% graduation rate.
That's good. It's not bad.
67% acceptance rate. And after getting getting any kind of aid,
yeah,
it costs you $13,000.
Well, that ain't bad. Well, I guess we'll keep it short and sweet today. We've thanked our sponsors. We made some dick jokes. You chewed me out for getting this TV 14 age, whatever the fuck. I mean, at least I wasn't drunk. Age restricted. Okay, you bitched at me for getting this age restricted. I pissed a few people off today anyway.
I don't think it would hurt one bad time to take and do a show drunk.
Probably not, but it might hurt my health. I got to keep up with my medication and not mix alcohol. So yeah, I don't drink anymore.
I don't either.
I actually do not drink Cokes anymore. I drink Coke Zero or
I do too.
Zero or Sprite Zero.
I like Sprite Zero.
I don't do sugar anymore. I mean, I'm trying to cut out a lot of different things and change my eating habits. And I mean, I didn't eat lunch today. I had a nutrition shake for lunch from Vibe Nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
That's that's where I got all my energy from. I was dragging, tired, exhausted, went and picked up my nutrition shake, and here I am. I've got energy now. I'm starting to get a little sleepy again, but it's my nap time. It's my day off.
Yeah, I took a nap after I got home.
I've still got a lot to do today. Kids are having Christmas parties at school. I've got trying to do some Christmas shopping. Speaking of which, if you're Christmas shopping, there will be links in the comment or in the description of this video. Use those links to shop. I mean, we got fanatics. We got the NBA fanatics, the NFL fanatics, the NHL fanatics, the MLB fanatics. We've got the WWE fanatics. There's a Walmart link, for God's sakes. Walmart is a sponsor. Use our link and shop there. I mean, I've been using the links. It works. It saves you money while helping show them that you listen to our show or watch our show or tolerate us for whatever, 10 seconds that you click on this video and you're like, hey, look, there's them fucking idiots again. It is what it is, man. At least I'm not Captain Insano. You know what I'm saying? But I guess we'll cut it. It was good talking to you. It really was. I hadn't seen you in forever. You're going to have to message me about some of the stuff and let me know what's going on. And we'll try to get together again more often. I know peak season's going to start dying down, so hopefully I'll be home a little bit more. And hopefully once I get I don't want to say
I'm fixing to start back when I'm fixing to start working 5 days a week.
Okay.
So we'll need to get together on some weekends and get on the show because I think we are missed on the show.
On here?
I think we are.
I feel like we are too.
I mean, it may be about 4 or 5 people, but I mean, I think we're missed.
Yeah, probably 1 or 2, but but I have a lot going on. I don't want to go into too much detail because I have a few things that I'm still trying to work out the details on. But once once everything is confirmed and worked out, I will gladly explain everything. And you know, that includes future plans, future happenings, and etc. But hopefully, you know, cross our fingers and say a few prayers that everything works out and moves forward in the right direction. Good luck on your new venture, with your new job. Hope that goes well. Merry Christmas if I don't get to talk to you before next week. And Merry Christmas to all the fans and sponsors out there. Or Happy Holidays or Hanukkah or Feliz Navidad or whatever, Kwanzaa or whatever your holiday may be. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I really am trying to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all that good stuff. I'm not a big Christmas fan. Halloween is my holiday, and Christmas just ain't. Christmas.
Yeah, that video you sent me the other day. Oh my God.
What?
Michael Myers.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I sent it to a few folks too.
Yeah.
And they were kind of shocked. They was like, "You are sending me this stuff?" I said, "Promise you, it was sent to me by a more sickered individual than me."
Fuck you, buddy. Oh man. But yeah, I have, I hate to cut it short, but I had a package I just had to open that, that's the noise you heard on the background. And I've actually got to, I'm getting a message now. I've got to run, take care of a few things and figure some stuff out here. And then I got to start dinner later, but, it's Thursday. There's no wrestling tonight that I know of other than Impact. I don't watch Impact.
Did you turn around? Did you watch that match, the show that I told you about? You asked me about last night?
Oh, no, I haven't yet.
Yeah. I didn't know if you was going to get it or not. Then I was like, did he even get that?
No.
And I looked and I was like, well, there ain't nothing showing up here on the fight. So
no, I hadn't even had a chance. I want to watch that, the Steamboat match. Yes. That'll be something we can talk about next time, because I really do want to watch it. I want to know. They say it's his return. They say he's coming back to the ring. I don't know where he's going to wrestle, but I think it's insane, as old as he is.
Yeah.
And he's in rough health, from what I understand. He had a brain issue that kept him out of doing the last match with Ric Flair. Or a blood clot or something. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all... Wait a minute. Wrong show. All right, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Gabriel Devine. Who are you?
I'm Titanic.
Okay, I didn't know. I mean, my concussion kicked in, and my name's Adam Hangnail. We'll see you guys later on down the road. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good